Welcome to the first HOH. This HOH is called Decode for Power. In this competition, Houseguests will be shown a word written in our secret language. In order to translate this, you will run around the cabin and find that each emoji represents a letter. You will find each emoji and discover what the letter it is truly is. You must leave each emoji / letter where you found it. Then when you head back to the table and discover the secret message, the first one to decode the message will win the HOH. Does everyone understand?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And begin. Go!
Oh, fuck, this is boring shit.
Looking around. I don't know what the message is. So trying to figure it out. Everyone thinks they got a couple letters. Laur, first one to be gone. Laur, first one to be gone.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, back out. Read it out loud, please.
I have the power for good or evil, or for evil.
Congratulations, Laur. You have won the first HOH.
Oh, wow.
Well, when the challenge started, obviously I was looking around, like the immediate area. There were probably 5 or 6 just right around us within eye shot of the table. And when I looked at my paper, like none of them, maybe except one, was actually in the puzzle. So I knew that the further ones were obviously going to be the important ones. So I took off to the garage right away. I found the tiger, which was O, which was half of the puzzle. And when I came back, I was filling in the ones that I had found, and Maddy on my left had left her book open when she had ran off to look at the garage. And she had been looking at the area I haven't looked at yet. So I started copying down the ones that she had, and I was able to figure out the puzzle, and I'm happy I won. Keeps me here for another week for sure. I really don't know who I'm gonna put up on the block yet. There's no one that I don't like, so I'll definitely just have to discuss that with people. I will say, me and Mitchell are pretty good. We were hanging out, and so he's definitely the one that's safe. That's probably the one that I can guarantee. And I'll probably keep Maddy safe just because, she did leave her book open, so I'm not going to kick someone out just for making a mistake like that, because she can make one again that benefits me in the future. But yeah, it only makes sense that Laur, finds the power for good and evil in the puzzle, so yeah.
The competition was pretty fun, pretty stressful, because I got second place. I was writing my complete answer as Laur was doing it, and I'm really happy he won. Because yesterday, me and him created an alliance, just me and him so far, but we want Steiner to be in it. And so having him win guarantees my security already.
First comp, just got done HOH. And of course, the one person I don't know here really won, Matt Laur. I'm going to try to propose to him that the boys are obviously outnumbered here, 3 to 5. Yep, 3 to 5. Wait. Yep, 3 to 5. So the girls can easily run the house if they make a girl alliance. I'm gonna try to tell them to put 2 girls up just so we make the numbers more even. But Maddy's talking to them right now, and I already know that she's probably make a final 2 with them because they're both Morris people. But yeah, first comp didn't go as well as I wanted to. I couldn't find one fucking emoji. I don't know where the hell it was, but I almost ate shit during the comp too. But I knew what some of the words were, but I didn't want to guess, because if you got it wrong, then jockey, you gotta freaking run back and figure out what you got wrong, and you're screwed after that. So I wanted to play safe, but I haven't talked to Matt yet today. No one's really talked to him, but I'm hoping to get a talk in before this hour's up, before he puts up whoever he's gonna put up. But wish me luck. I might be going home, who knows. He might see me as like another threat since I'm one of the only football players here, so he might see me as like a threat or something, I don't know. But maybe that could be also a plus for him wanting to work with me, but we go around the house, we'll see. But yeah, that's it. Wish me luck, hope I don't get evicted.
Yeah, that comp did not go the way that I wanted it to because I have really bad asthma, so I was trying to like tramp around in the snow and it was just causing my asthma to act up. I think that Laur might have cheated off Maddy a little bit because she like left her folder open. She was kind of kicking herself about that. I don't know if it's true or not. But I'm surprised that a rookie won HOH. I think that'll be interesting to have a rookie. I don't know where his head's at or what he's gonna do, so we'll find out.
So I lost the HOH comp. I didn't really expect to win, and I'm okay that I didn't, but I don't really know where his head is at, so I don't know where he's gonna go. I feel like it'll be easy to put me up because, I don't know, I didn't do great in the comp. So I don't know, I need to talk to him, see what he's thinking.
Ben, I know, so me, Haley, and Maddy decided on an alliance before we even got here, and then yesterday, when everybody was out getting groceries and whatnot, and then Meg had me, Haley, and Maddy in the living room, and she looks at us all, and she goes, since we're all here, girls alliance, and none of us said anything. So Maddy just goes, because our goal is to get Meg out first. Whatever it takes, our goal is to get Meg out first, or as close to the start as possible. And so the fact that she thought we were even, like, semi-cool with her was funny. But then besides that, I don't think anybody talked yesterday. I don't know where anybody's head's at. I especially don't know where the two new guys' heads are at because they don't, like, know most of us that well. So that's going to be a little dicey, so I'm a little nervous about it. Hopefully it's not me first again, because that would be fucking shitty. But I guess we'll see.
Okay, so obviously the first comp didn't go as I wanted because I wanted to win, but like, I wish anybody else would have won because I feel like Matt's gonna take out like, he's got a good four that he can pick from, and I feel like it's very valid that I would be picked, but it'd be easily like me, Maddy, Haley, or Tyler because he doesn't know any of us, and that's usually how it goes, so then I'm a little bit nervous about that, but if we can somehow pull it through this first eviction, then I think it'll be fine, and I can like move up from there. But I don't know, Matt's a wild card because I'm not really sure how he feels about anybody. He hasn't really given a lot of emotions about who he would take out. He hasn't really talked about the comp, so that's crazy. I mean, hasn't really talked about everybody, so that's crazy. But I'm just gonna add this too. But when we first got here, Mike wanted to do an all-girl alliance, and everybody just kind of was like, So I don't know if that's gonna happen, but if it does, I'm gonna be a little bit, this might be a lot. So anyways, till next time.
Won me the game, like, kind of.
I appreciate that.
Like, I'm not gonna throw you under the bus for that. And then, Mitchell and Stein, just because the girl-guy ratio is my biggest concern.
I understand that.
And I was talking to Mitchell, and we're concerned that we're seen as, like, threats for any physical challenge, so we'll go out first.
Right.
So I'd like to keep those numbers.
I mean, that's fair.
So we just need a fourth to get 50-50.
I'm not saying that I'm not opposed to that. I will say that that was like kind of an awkward moment last night because when Cam was like, oh, can people go help like with groceries or whatever, all of the guys like left the room, and it wasn't like intentional, and then like immediately was like, so girls alliance? And everybody was like, I think you guys came right back in. So I was like, and she never brought it up for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
But I will say that Meg scares me though, because she is...
Well, she got final 30 last
She got
year.
final 2.
She got final 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And first season she did fairly well in comps. Like
This is her third season?
Meg should not be slept on in terms of comps. Like physical and like intellectual. I'm saying she needs to be like first, but she's definitely like somebody that you should watch out for.
Yeah.
But Tyler's like social game I think was a little bit slept on. But honestly I'll do whatever, like whoever you put up, I'll vote with what you guys want. So I'm not gonna like be like, nope, I'm just gonna throw a road runner
It's
out.
like I don't even know like who to, like obviously you're the first person other than Mitchell that like I've talked to like since we've gotten here.
Oh god, I don't know how the fuck to start this. Okay, so we just got done with the HOH comp. Matt won. Which I left my freaking folder open so he was able to see my thing, which is so stupid because like the second time I came back I was like, fuck, I left my folder open and I shut it. Which it might have played to my advantage because I just had a conversation with Matt. And Matt's in good with Stein and Mitchell, which is sort of obvious because I don't really know who like else talked or whatever. But he was like, we need a fourth. I kind of volunteered myself for that. I told Tyler that me and her were good, and I'll work with Tyler as long as I can, but also, like, Steiner, Mitchell, Laur, I have a feeling, are gonna be fairly, like, strong in comps, like, in different areas, so if they're all aligned and they're winning everything, I don't want to be on the other side of that. So, for the very least, at least today, I'm gonna do whatever Matt wants. And I think what it sounds like is he's gonna put up 2, like, pawns that he's okay with going home and then trying to backdoor Meg. Which is bold for day 1, but also I'm not gonna not do it if that's what he wants, because I don't really want to get on the bad side of Matt.
But yeah,
like,
so
different angles and shit.
it's definitely gonna be 2 girls up today, for sure. It's
Yeah,
just,
I feel like that's very
it's gonna
reasonable.
be, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Haley,
And me.
and then it's gonna be one of us 2.
I think it's gonna be.
What makes you have that logic?
He told me.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, so it's gonna be one of us 2, and then it's
Yeah.
gonna be Haley.
He said
Like,
he
that's his
definitely wants
plan.
to keep you.
I think that's I think that's literally just because I unintentionally
You left your folder open.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm an
he was
idiot, which I
happy
wasn't
because he
doing.
was
I was
like-
just like I wasn't doing that on purpose, and then I came back and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I was literally sitting there and he's like, so what are your assets? Like, what can you do for me?
He did not ask me that. He
Well,
didn't give
he's
a
in a
fuck.
position. He's in a position to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you
Yeah,
ask?
like if the boys keep winning, then we're
fucked.
fucked, and it's the
Yeah,
boys in the
this
top
is
3.
true.
Like
This
that's
is
what
true.
it
But
is.
realistically, they can't just be just the 3 of them. They don't have the numbers.
Well, okay, so.
Okay, but if 2 girls are up, then I guess they do.
Yeah, then
They do.
so.
But listen, for like then all the other comps, if like it doesn't always. have to
Actually,
be
no.
boys when
Technically,
you know.
so if 2 girls are up, Matt's HOH. He can't vote.
Yeah,
so it's
so
2 to
3
3.
Oh yeah.
So I said
At least for this
all
eviction.
4 of us girls stick together. Like, I'm sorry, Haley, but we sent Haley home today. And then
My baby sister.
Haley's like outside the door.
literally sitting
She's like mid-knock.
Well, also because I was talking to him because it's like she has the most knowledge of the game
She does.
because she's seen every
She's
single
seen
season
every
of Big
single
Brother.
season.
yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh,
seen
yeah,
every
she
single
loves
season.
Big
She's a
Brother. Her
fucking
and
Big
my
Brother
dad
Haley's a
like
silent
together.
killer, dog.
Yeah.
She
And
she's
she's
like
quiet,
me
but
The
last
she
quiet
season.
ones are dangerous.
Yeah.
Like-
Her just making macaroni and cheese. Like, I mean, no offense to Haley though. Like, comp wise, I don't know how much
I don't have strength. I do, like
I
love
wanna
my
be
sister.
like, yeah.
I
Like,
like
the
I
thing
want
about
to work
Haley-
with her, but I have zero faith in her in comps because she's awkward and she's
Well, the
a
thing
little
about-
slow.
The thing about Haley is that she's not slow.
She hates running. She hates
No,
running.
that's- yeah,
When
but-
it comes to physicality, she does not.
Yeah,
wanna
not
do it.
mentally slow, just
No,
physically.
she's really
Oh, God.
smart.
What I'm saying about
but
Haley is that she knows what to do. Like, she knows what the smart move is. She just is not outspoken enough to make it happen.
yeah,
Which
like
is why I
she'll
feel like
think
she's
it
not
and then
like a
she'll
crazy
like bring it
girl.
up to like me like before we go to bed, and then I'll be like, why did you not talk to the 7 other people here before right now?
Bro, literally me first season
Yeah,
dreaming
because
about
then-
everything that happened in the day and then trying to figure out like what to do
Me
next.
first season not having any thoughts in my brain. Fuck.
This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as the head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. The 2 house guests that don't receive a key are who I am nominating for eviction. Mitchell.
Oh, I'm supposed to go next. Stein?
You. Oh. Maddy. Can read.
Tyler.
Meg.
I've nominated you, Haley, and you, Cora. The reason why I've nominated you is the first night we were here, Haley, you just went like super social, you know, there's no like issues anywhere. It's just, first night, not a lot going on. So it's just, I feel like I didn't talk to you guys a whole lot. So this nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Anyways, called it. Me and Haley are on the block. I mean, whatever. Apparently the plan is that we're gonna hopefully win POV and then they take me off and backdoor Meg so that me and Haley both stay in because they think we're weak players, which is valid. I mean, hey, everybody thinks I'm a weak player, but that's how I got second place first season. So, you know what? Keep on thinking that, Also, I'm just nervous that it's not gonna go how everybody plans because it never does, and then I'll get home and I'll be like, oh my gosh, that's so sad, but hopefully it goes the way that it's planning, but I don't really trust anybody as of right now because everybody told me different things, so this sucks.
So I was nominated. It's okay, I guess. I mean, like, I kind of expected it, and he told me before that I'm kind of just there as a pawn, so hope that's true, and I hope I'm able to win the veto and get off, because that's really, get taken off, I should say.
So the good news is that Laur stuck to what he said he was going to do. He put up Haley and Cora. I'm kind of torn right now about who we should be voting to go home. I mean, obviously we still have the POV and the block could change, but Cora seems pretty adamant that she's going home, and it almost seems like she wants to go home because she wants to save herself from the anxiety of this week, but I kind of wanted to keep her in our group, but I feel like Haley could be a really good asset too because I just found out that she's watched a ton of seasons of Big Brother and could be a really great liability if she's kind of watching everybody's moves and communicating with Tyler, and if Tyler's on our team, that could be a really strong asset for us. But again, we'll have to watch what happens in the POV, because for now I'm not on the block, but I might be on the block later, so.
So during that like past hour, everybody was like talking pre-nominations. Right now it sounds like nobody knows what the fuck's going on. Everybody's trying to work together, and it just seems like there's not enough there's not like two sides right now. Like it feels very like wishy-washy, I guess. I think Matt told other people that he was gonna keep me safe just because I left my folder open, which is like I feel good about, I guess, that I'm gonna be safe. Well, I was, but I don't love that because I don't want people to like think that that's like that I did it on purpose or something like that for Matt to win. Not that like I'm upset that Matt won, just because I feel like I had like a decent conversation with him. But I did want to win the first column, so it is what it is. I'm gonna talk to Matt at least after the POV picking, because we were the first to talk, and I just want to know if anything changed from our conversation to now, and just be like, are we still going through with the potential backdoor on Meg, or are we just voting out Haley or Cora? Like, what's happening? And like, Meg's still really pushing the girls' alliance. She's being real forward with everybody, and like, I'm finding it really hard to just be like, oh yeah, I have no idea what's going on. And same with like Tyler. Like, I told Tyler her and I are good, and like I want to be good with Tyler, but if I can get in with the boys, I would rather do that. Which is also risky because I don't want to be the only girl in an all-boys alliance, because who's going to be the first to get cut? This one. Unless I can convince them all that I'm less of a threat than the other ones. But it's going to start getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Because he told me that he told you that like Meg is his goal. Yeah. If we don't get a veto and we can't put Meg up, you are his goal. Which fucks up me and Natty's whole plan from the get-go.
Okay.
So what my hope is, if everything goes right, Meg's not in POV at all.
Yeah.
Meg is not in POV at all.
Yeah.
Any of, like, literally anybody wins it, Meg goes up, because we're all on the same page where we're like, take somebody down, put Meg up. But if that happens, his goal is to take Cora down and leave you up. Okay. And it would be you and Meg, but it would still be Meg going home, it wouldn't be you.
Okay. Gotcha.
But because he's worried about you, because you have all of the knowledge of BB from
okay, I
watching.
don't have great knowledge.
Okay, you've seen like every fucking season that exists. Why are you spinning? What's
what I do.
But yeah, so I'm just letting you know. In the off chance Meg is in POV, she wins it, she can't be put up.
Okay.
You're going home, and Matt is fucking you being Maddie's whole plan. And I'm supposed to talk to Maddie about it too, but Maddie was in the confessional, so I'm gonna talk to her after this. But like, so if that happens,
Yeah.
I want you to know, because the thing is if I go against it, or like if me and Maddie go against it, it's gonna be like 2 to 3, and then Matt's gonna be like, who the fuck is not on my side?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, ha, that's awkward. Don't look at me. It wasn't me. So we're like, just to keep me and Maddie like safe and secret, we're gonna have to vote with the group if it comes down to just me and Cora. And
It's okay.
like, I love you so much. And
Haley and Cora, if you win the power veto, use it on yourself. I'll replace you with Meg. If our best case scenario is Meg's in one of the 2 people who's not in the power veto competition, and so whoever wins it is going to use it on whoever, I don't care, and we're going to put Meg up there and Meg's going to go for it. If Meg wins it and doesn't use it, because I don't see her using it, if she uses it, I mean, it'll still end up with, if she doesn't use it, the vote's Haley. Because Haley has a lot of knowledge on the game. She's watched almost all of the seasons of the actual Big Brother show, so she knows. That's why. The reason I told her she's on the block is because if this challenge comes down to Big Brother knowledge, she's gonna win it, and then she can save herself and put Meg up. So I just want you guys to be on the same page that if Meg does happen to win POV power, we're voting Haley.
Yeah, you can always confirm with you.
Yeah, and that's what, and Tyler's on that same page, and she's telling Maddy. That's why we were looking for Maddy. So
one thing I will say is, if you do when you put makeup, when they get someone else from POV, she will like go right for you and start talking to you and be like, "What's fine?" And you're like she'll be aggressive with it because because season 1. When I went HOH, I backdoored her and said that I'm just using her as a pawn and she's not going home, we're going after the other person. When we actually
I told her she's going to the close to throwing it.
But she will like freak out and try to talk to me.
Let me say
when she
this.
can. Well, that's what happened in my season.
And when that point comes to telling the truth, I see you're the most experienced player here. So this is your 3rd season, you know what you're doing, you're obviously a threat. And I have to get out a girl, and you're the one who brought up the girl last. And I didn't tell her that.
So the conversations went pretty well. Me, Stein, and Laur have a good alliance going. We're gonna keep it strong. And the whole plan here is to, whatever happens with the POV, we just gotta make sure Meg does not win, because that's who we want gone. We put up Cora and, who was the other one? Cora and Haley, yeah, Cora and Haley. And Cora's just meant to be a pawn, pretty much, so that we want to backdoor Meg. And that's it.
Because I think everybody would do what Matt wants.
yeah, exactly, because nobody wants Meg. So
I like literally, like he was getting like wishy-washy about the backdoor plan. He was like, I don't know if I should, and I was like, just say it, and he like said it, and I was like, I'll tell you one thing. You've got whoever's in your little alliance. If you have the boys vote, you have the boys vote, and I was like, you guaranteed most likely have Tyler's, and I was like, I'll vote that way too. I was like, they have beef.
You know what's gonna be really spicy? When Meg watches this season and watches all the behind the scenes footage of me being not nice. But it's because I was like,
realistically, if you're not just gonna send home like a pawn, like just if you're not gonna send home somebody that just like didn't talk like in previous seasons, and you really want to like he like wants to go for it. I was like, Meg, this is her 3rd season.
yeah, because he talked to me about that.
And I was like, she should not be slept on in comps. I said that to me directly.
Because he asked who was the best, like who was good at the game, and I was like, Meg.
Yeah,
Like as somebody who has competed 3 times and got second last season.
This season is fucking everywhere now. She's just like point blank asking everybody like.
Yeah, see, but that's
super
not even
direct.
really like. She's not. It's not smart though. Like she's not doing it in a smart way. She's doing it like out in the open, which is real risky.
It was me, Mitchell, Stein, and her in there, and I just like had knocked on the door to see who was in there because I just want to talk to everybody. I like opened the door, and I sat down, and she just goes, "So what's going on with the boys' alliance?" And I was like,
Meg,
"Sis, bro,
honey."
I was like, everybody knows that you want a girl alliance, and everybody knows about it. And like, she brought it up more than once, and she brought it up in front of Stein. I'm like, why the fuck would you tell Stein that we want to do girls' alliance? I'm like, I'm not on board for that. Are you on board for that?
I was never on board for that. I'm on board for our trio alliance that we had, and that's what I got. And then like we can bring like Matt into that, and that's what I got. I want to keep the new people as long as we can. Like that's my thing, because I also know that Matt, he wants to get Stein out soon. He told me that when I went in there after he did the nomination, he wants to get Stein out. But he wants to, I think, because I was talking to him, because I think he wants to get it down to 3 guys, 3 girls, and then go from there. So like then he would get Stein, and then probably Cora, because I would assume it would be like you and me, and then somebody else, which probably Cora, because my guess is if we get Meg out today, then next time Matt wins, he's going to want Haley out. So
the thing about it though is that we don't know who the fuck is gonna win tomorrow. One, if it's a girl. If Meg fucking somehow stays today and wins tomorrow, we're all
I swear to God, if she wins tomorrow, then she puts me out.
She will.
And she guns for me again
but
this
do
season.
you know how she was fucking sitting in there? She was
I'm gonna rip out her uterus.
She was like, I know that we had like beef last season.
Yeah!
Like, totally good. I was like, girl, you guys are not good.
I'm like, you might be good. I don't know who you think I am, bitch. I hold on to shit for years.
Yeah.
I'm still mad.
I think most people would be on board with that. So our ideal situation is that anybody but Meg right now wins the POV.
I am gonna say right now though, I think
I would rather like Cora or Haley win it.
I think our plan of you, me, and Haley making it to the final 3 already in jeopardy.
Agreed.
Like you and me making it to final 3, still probably okay.
I love
Haley making it.
Haley, but it's just she just doesn't play the game, and
No.
some people are just gonna be like, okay,
Haley making it with us.
she's the
Like
safe person
to like
vote out.
the
So my plan for the eviction basically is to backdoor Meg. She's a strong player. This is her 3rd season. She knows how to play the game. She offered an idea, recommended essentially there being a girls' alliance. The numbers are 5-3 to start off the game, which of course targets me and my, people I've been talking to the most, Steiner and Mitchell. So I'm putting her up. I'll try to backdoor her. So after the POV, hopefully we're gonna win that. Hopefully she doesn't win it, and I'll get her out of there. Otherwise, it'll definitely be Haley going home. She has a lot of knowledge on the game. She watches the show a lot, and that's actually I told her that I need her to win the POV. She can use on herself, get herself off the block, and I'll put up Meg in case it's knowledge based. So she would definitely be the strongest at that. So that's why I'm concerned about her as a player. This is the POV ceremony where the 2 nominees run me up here.
Yup.
Mitchell.
Maddy. Steiner.
POV selection ceremony went great. Best case scenario for picks, Mitchell, Steiner, and Maddy, the 3 people that I basically told are guaranteed safe. And so I definitely have Mitchell and Stein's vote, and I should have Maddy's vote. So Meg will definitely be going home. Whoever wins the challenge, if it's one of the current nominees, will pull themselves off and I'll replace Maddy. Otherwise, if it's one of the 3 that were selected or myself, we'll be pulling off Cora to put Meg up there. So yeah, I was pretty happy with how the ceremony went according to plan. So excited for the challenge.
So the ideal situation happened. So Meg is not in POV. So Meg is going home today because that is what Matt told literally all of us. So that's fucking sick. I talked to Maddy because I'm worried because if Matt keeps winning POVs or if the boys keep winning, not POVs, HOH, Haley's going home real soon, which is really gonna fuck up me, Maddy, and Haley's plan. But for today, Meg is going home, we're safe, everything is good, and that's my biggest concern was that if Meg won the POV and she's not, and she's gone, and I'm fucking pumped. I'm so pumped. Oh my god. Because Maddy was even talking to me and she was like, I told Nat that it was like, if you wanted to take out Meg, like you were gonna do it. And he asked why. And it was, I even told him why. I was like, I don't like her as a person. I don't like her vibes. She's fake as fuck. I'm not about it. She thinks that we had like bad blood during the season and now we're good, and we are not. We will never be good. I fucking hate that bitch. So, sorry Meg. When you watch this, not a fan. Never been a fan. Haven't been a fan for whole time. You might have thought we were friends. We're not. We were so far from it. And I even told Matt that if I had been HOH and if you had come up to me and been like, please don't put me up, I would have been like, you better hope you win the veto. And I would have fucking left the room, and that would have been that. Not about it. You can go the fuck home. Not a fan.
I just picked some people for the POV competition, and the ideal people that were supposed to get picked would be me, Mitchell, and either Tyler or Maddy. And the people that were picked is me, Mitchell, and Maddy. So we got exactly what we wanted. Meg's not gonna have an opportunity to be immune. So we're gonna be able to backdoor Meg this week. And hopefully everyone that's competing for the POV right now will follow through with the plan that's gonna be set in place to hopefully backdoor Meg. I don't know what this POV is gonna be, but I really wanna win it just because I wanna try to win as many comps as I can, and just, I wanna win it so I can prove to Laur that I'm gonna do what he wants and prove my loyalty to him basically. But yeah, basically plan, win the POV, backdoor Meg, survive another week, or another day I guess, another comp, and then come back for the next HOH and win that, and just slowly pick away the females. Nothing against the females, it's just they have the numbers, so they can easily freaking turn on the guys. There's only 3 of us here, so it doesn't take that much, but we just gotta try to level the playing field here so we don't get gamed up on. So yeah, that's the plan so far.
The perfect scenario happened. Meg did not get picked, so she's gonna get backdoored, and she'll most likely be out of here. And hopefully that comes to fruition. Hopefully me or Stein can win the POV, just so that everything works in our favor even more.
Hello, Houseguests.
Hey,
Welcome to the first POV competition. This competition is called Card Flipper. Each person has their name on 2 cards. Contestants will begin by flipping 2 cards each time. If there's no name on the card, they will flip it back over. If there is a name, they will keep it upright to show that that card is out. Does everyone understand the rules?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. The first twist of the season. There's a new veto. As our theme is heaven and hell, this is the hell veto. I'm not going to explain what it does until after the competition and whoever wins it. Then everybody will be able to know. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
This one? Then this one. Fucking ice in my veins.
Whoever comes winning a comp though, I'm really excited.
Question. So, girls.
Can we hold these or should we?
Yep, you can hold now.
Okay.
So, you're only gonna have like 15 seconds, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna say it. How much time has gone from the first person picking the first card to the last person picking the last card?
The one with the name on it, or?
Yes. How much time has gone from
No, the first card in general.
First card in general, last card in
Yeah.
general.
Minutes and seconds.
Yeah.
Minutes and seconds.
Yeah, minutes and seconds.
Okay.
How much time? And go.
Okay.
5 seconds left, girls. Okay, I need you guys to flip them. Show it. Without going, oh, I should have said without going over, correct?
Without going over yet.
Yeah, without.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah, okay, so everyone assumes it's without going over?
Yeah.
Alright guys, it came down to Haley and Maddy by a time of, the time was 41 minutes. Haley, you had gone over, so congratulations, Maddy. You have run the red veto.
I'm so stressed out. Thank you.
Now, what the hell veto does, Maddy,
Can I sit down?
yep, you can. You have to use that veto. So Cora, Haley, one of you will come in on the block. Laur, you will have to put up another person, but you have to use the veto.
So that's what the twist is. You're required to use it.
Yep, I will give you 45 minutes to talk to everybody, an hour to an hour.
Okay. Oh, that was insane. It took forever and I was getting so nervous, but like every time I went up I still had 1 life left and I was like, what happens if there's 2 people? I was sweating, bro, and shaking for the overtime question. But won the hell veto. This is like a really double-edged sword. I really wanted to win something. First season didn't win a single thing. I didn't even come close. It wasn't even anything, and I'm just really happy that this was a luck one, but still I'm just really happy I at least won something. But it's a double-edged sword because of who's on the block. And yesterday Tyler asked me, she wanted it to be me, her, Haley in the final 3. We've concluded today that Haley most likely won't make it to the final 3 just because she's kind of quiet and doesn't get a lot going. But also this morning I attempted to get in good with Matt and the boys, but I haven't talked to him. I was the first person who talked to him, and then everybody else needed to talk to him before noms, and so I was trying to give everybody else time. So after I talk to Cora, and if Haley wants to come talk to me about using my veto, I need to talk to Matt, because he's the HOH, and I also told him I would do with the POV what he wanted me to do with it, just because I don't want to get on his bad side. But I don't want to piss off Tyler if he tells me to take out Cora, kind of situation. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. I have to go have my conversations. Okay, so Maddy just won the power of veto, and it's the evil power of veto, so that means that she has to use it. So she's gonna take me or Haley off. I'm really hoping she takes me off because I don't want to go home on the first time because that's embarrassing. But I can see why she wants to take Haley off because she feels conflicted, but then she feels really loyal to Matt right now as well, so it's really great. Anyways, yeah, so that's it.
POV just got done. Fucking longest comp I've ever fucking been a part of. It took about 40 something minutes. But Maddy won, and the twist is that it's the hell power of veto. I mean, I thought it was gonna be if you use it, you won't be able to compete in the next HOH or something, or like there'd be a consequence. But no, it's just she has to use it, which she's gonna use it anyway. So I mean, it just makes it a lot easier to backdoor Meg. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see if Laur goes through with it and putting Meg up. I don't think he's putting me up, but Meg pulled Laur aside, and they've been talking a lot. So I feel like she knows that she might be like the backdoor option. So she's just trying to throw everything she can at him and try to stay here. But like Laur said, is that she's been here for 3 seasons, so she knows what she's doing, and she got second last season, so she knows how to play this game. So she has a lot of experience, and which also makes me scared because she can talk her way out of situations to being backdoored and everything. So I don't know how set Laur is to backdooring her. But yeah, the order that we were gonna do if Meg won POV, which she wouldn't have because she wasn't participating in it, then it would have been Meg, Haley, or Cora. So Haley would have been the next one. So now Haley gets to stay another day, which is good. Give her another opportunity to win an HOH or something. But yeah, rookies looks like will be surviving their first eviction if Meg does backdoor today. So, yeah, be the first time, I guess, huh? Should be fun.
Okay. I just had a long talk with Laur because he's the head of household, and I wanted to talk to him first because obviously now that Maddy has the red power of veto and she has to use it, he's going to be the one who's putting up somebody as a replacement. And he basically said it to my face, like, yeah, you're going up, and told me to go talk to other people to secure their votes. So I kind of feel like I'm fucked at this point. If I go home today, that's fine, but I'm gonna go try and talk to some other people and see what I can do.
Awesome.
Do you like know what the intention is? Like, has anybody told you what we want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
With Meg.
Yeah. So
That's still the plan.
that's still the plan.
Okay.
I'm kind of gonna let Matt kind of decide who he wants to take off, just because I don't want to piss him off. So right now I don't know if I'm taking off you or Cora. But if I take off Cora, you're like safe. Like I'm pretty sure we have the numbers to get Meg out. Like fairly confident because I know Tyler will. Obviously I will. Matt doesn't have a vote, but I think he has Mitchell and Steiner.
Okay.
And like if Cora gets taken off, she'll vote with whoever.
Mm-hmm.
So I like wouldn't worry too much. I don't know for sure what I'm gonna do with it, but kind of just depends on who Matt feels comfortable taking off the block in order to put.
I feel like he'd want to take Cora off.
I think you might because I feel like he like knows that you're not gonna get any votes. It's like feels safer if he takes you out because like Cora made it final 2 for season, so like people might be like, well, let's get her out, you know. So I feel like taking Cora off is like the safer option, but we'll see what happens. But I don't want you to feel like you're going home because I don't think that's happening.
Okay.
Like as far as I've been told from everybody I've talked to today, that's not the plan. The plan, I'm concerned that everybody I've talked to is that Nick's going home.
Okay.
So this worked out well, I guess.
Yeah. Real, I think was.
Well, the people that got picked for the POV was ideal because all of those people are on board. So if anybody won it, it would be fine.
Yeah.
Because if you were Cora 1, you would just take yourself off and you would put Meg out.
Yeah.
So no matter what happened, we were pretty golden and getting Meg out right now. So I feel bad. I have no idea if she like knows anything. Have you talked to her?
She talked to me a little bit. Just asked me like how I was doing. Like she didn't really seem like she didn't ask me if like she was gonna be back or
I don't know
anything.
if she's worried.
I don't
Which
think
I'm
she
gonna feel really bad about if she like gets completely blindsided. But I also don't want to tell her because I don't want her to get like pissed and like work really hard to get the votes or whatever. So we'll just see what happens. I think honestly, if whoever is up against Meg, I feel like we just tell Meg that that person's going home so that she feels safe and then doesn't campaign as hard. Which she still will campaign. Like nobody's gonna believe that like wholeheartedly, but I feel like we all get on the same page about that. And then Meg's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to talk to Laur because I need to fucking find out who he wants me to use it on. Oh fuck.
Are we sticking with his plan to pull down Cora to make Cora feel safe?
I
Or
think
are you gonna pull down
realistically,
Hammy?
I'm gonna do whatever Matt wants me to do. And
Okay.
I think that's where he's leaning. Because I don't want to fucking like
Backstab him right away.
right away. Like I just am gonna
Okay.
be like, listen, I'm
So,
good with either thing.
We're
as
pulling
well.
down Cora. He's putting up not Haley. He's putting up Meg. Everybody's putting Meg out.
Pretty sure. But I think realistically, if Meg, if when we put Meg up, she asks, I feel like just be like just I don't know. I might talk to Matt about this, but it's like maybe we.
I'm about to be honest. I'll be like, I
You're
don't
gonna
like
be
you, bitch.
honest.
Okay,
Well,
but she
okay,
doesn't.
you
That's
can.
fine.
You
That's,
can.
everybody
That's
else
fair.
can
Everybody
be secret.
else-
I'm gonna be
No,
dead
because
straight.
you're fair. Because Haley's your sister, so. But I feel like just we tell her that it's the other person. I told Haley, I was like, I'm pretty sure the plan is to backdoor Meg. I was like, I don't know which one of you guys that Matt wants me to take down, but I'm pretty sure we have the votes to get Meg out regardless.
You know, and then after
Does
it
she
happened,
know anything? Has she said anything about me?
so she came up to me after the veto, and she was like, it's gonna be one of us. Like it has to be one of us. And I was like, yeah, 'cause it's not gonna be the boys. And I was like, well, and then I just walked away, and I was like, oh,
So we'll
That's
just,
fast. End of the
we'll just
conversation.
see what happens, I guess.
yeah. So I think Cora's gonna go down, Meg's gonna go up, because the only other person who can put up would be me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And if you put up me, then
I'm
Haley would be
fairly
out.
confident that it's gonna be Meg, but I haven't talked to him since I talked to him first, so I just want to touch base with him and be like, what the fuck's going on, like just so we can like really like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And I told Haley and Cora both, I was like, I don't know 100% like what is happening.
Yeah.
I was like, I told Cora that she's probably coming down, and I told Haley that Cora's probably coming down, but I reassured her that she's not, like.
Yeah, I talked to her too because I was like if it comes down to it, like Meg wins the veto, then I was like Haley, you could be going home. But if anybody but Meg wins the veto, Meg's going home.
I'm pretty sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah.
Which gets a little fucking hard for tomorrow, because if we're all on the same page today, like how the fuck does that work out tomorrow?
Yeah, that's true.
Or like later tonight potentially.
Yeah.
Maddy's gonna use the power veto on Cora, and I'm gonna put Meg up because she's the biggest threat to me, I believe. And if everything goes according to plan, Meg would be voted out. Her best bet, in my opinion, is to try to convince other people to vote for Haley instead. But yeah, so Meg is definitely going to be replacing Cora on the block. So.
At all today.
Yeah.
I know that Matt's tight with him, but from my understanding, it's pretty sure that Matt's leaning towards you, just to be completely honest. It was, by sheer statistics, probably you or Tyler, and I think he's leaning towards you.
Yeah, well, and Tyler straight up told me to my face that if it's me and Haley up there, she's gonna vote to send me home, which, I mean...
Well, which is fair, there's
I get
siblings,
it.
but yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, to be completely honest. You scare me a little bit. Like, just because, like, this is your third season, and, like, you made it Final 2 last season, you're very clearly, like, good at comps, like, you're probably the strongest girl, I would say, like, comp-wise. Today doesn't count for me because it was basically luck, so...
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, is that if I am up there and you vote to save me, then I can help you.
That's definitely something that I need to think about.
Mm-hmm. And Matt is a huge, like, bro man. Like, he's gonna turn against you and bring the boys to the final 3. Like, that's literally what he told me he wanted to do.
That's absolutely at the back of my brain.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about that one. Like, I definitely realize that. I'm not trying to be the only girl in an all-guys alliance.
Yeah.
That just doesn't bode well for anybody. I also am not trying to make him mad right now because obviously, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, clearly he's pretty strong in comps. Like, we only had one, and the second one was, like, a luck one, but I don't want to, although he can't compete next one.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I have a lot to fucking think.
Since
I don't
he
want to,
can't
like,
compete next time, if you save me and I win the HOH, you are safe.
right.
Because I don't think Haley's going to win HOH,
I'm not-
no
see,
offense
yeah,
to Haley.
I'm not worried about Haley, which is why I feel more comfortable, like,
Sending me home?
yeah, but obviously you're bringing up good points about you being able to keep me safe, so I'm fucking, like, stuck in the middle. I have no idea what's fucking happening. Ideally, I would like to not fucking use this so I don't have to choose, but I obviously do, so now I have to fucking make a decision about that. Because Cora and Haley are relatively on the same playing field. Cora talks more, though. Her social game is better.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't fucking know. I think I'm taking Cora off just because I've had more conversations with her and I don't know where Haley stands. But beyond that, I have no fucking clue, like, who I'm voting for. I'm taking Cora off, I'll tell you that honestly. Matt is probably putting you up. But beyond that, I have no idea. And I don't know the connections that you have with other people.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have the votes?
I don't know.
Because I obviously, on one hand, need to talk to everybody else, because I also don't want to be like,
well, I feel
everybody's
like
on Meg's side and I think everybody's not, and so then I vote with the house and then I'm the odd one out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna vote with the house because I don't want to piss anybody off right now. It's the first day.
No, that definitely
You know
makes
what I'm
sense. Like, I totally 100% understand that, and that's why I need to talk to everybody else, because, I mean, sometimes in the long run, no matter what I say, people are just gonna vote with the house sometimes.
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk to Stein. And
Yeah. There's no chance of it being a split vote, is there? How many people do we have voting? 2 people are on the block, Matt can't vote, 5 people voting, can't split. So, like, it can't be a tie.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like just based off of...
Because if it
what
was a tie,
fucking-
Laur would send me home.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I have to fucking talk to Mitchell. I've literally not talked to him all day, so I need to know where his
Okay.
head's at.
Yeah. If you want to go talk to him, I don't know where
Do you want
Stein
me to
is.
send somebody
Do
in
you want to
for
send Stein here?
I'll send Stein. This is the veto meeting. Cora and Haley, you've been nominated for eviction. I have the power to veto one of the nominations. I would like to give both the nominees a chance as to why I should use it on you. Cora, you can go first.
Okay. I think that you should use it on me because I could be very useful in this game, I think. Not really good at games sometimes. I don't know. That's all I gotta say.
Haley?
Me? Okay. I think you should use it on me because I feel like I could be a decent competitor. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously this is really a hard decision, and I'm required to use it, and I love you both. But for my game, I've decided to use the veto on Cora. Laur, since I've decided to veto one of your nominations, you must pick a replacement nominee.
Meg.
This meeting is adjourned.
I feel ill. I took Cora off the block. The plan is to backdoor Meg, which is not really a backdoor because she knows about it. I'm fucking stuck, bro. And this is what I was worried about. Like, I don't want to be playing two sides, but I also want to keep myself as safe as possible. And I think I'm in an alliance. The word has not been thrown out, okay? I feel like I'm good with Matt, and Matt's kind of the leader of his, like, alliance, obviously, which is the boys and me, and he wants to, like, Tyler as a vote. I also have a final 2/final 3 with Tyler, which I want to keep Tyler in as long as possible in our alliance, because I'm not wanting to be the only girl in an all-guys alliance, because obviously I'm going to be the first one booted. And that's fucking scary, but I also don't want to be pushing Tyler too much so that they don't feel like I can be trusted, you know? But ideally at some point I would like it to be Matt, me, and Tyler. Just because I feel like Matt's volatile enough that if we kept him in, we would be able to. But the thing is, I feel like he's gonna be really strong in comps, so this is just crazy. As of right now, it should be May going home. I would just like to say, I don't want to look like an absolute fucking clown like I did first season, where I said Meg's for sure going home, and then she doesn't, and then I look like an idiot. So, tentatively, Meg's going home. That is the plan, is that Mitchell, me, Cora, Tyler, and Stein, did I say Stein already? Stein, are all voting for Meg to go home. I told Meg I was undecided and I was going to vote with the house. So I was like, I can't promise that it won't be you because I don't want to be the only one not voting for you, and vice versa. And right now my ideal situation is just not pissing off the boys, because I feel like comp-wise, that's going to be a struggle. And like physical comps, I don't think there's going to be that many more. But if there is, Matt's in a pretty good position. So is Steiner. So we'll just see. I really need to try my hardest in the HOH tomorrow because I want to maintain my safety, or at least try and get the POV if I compete. So that's where I'm at.
What can I say? I always play the weak card and it always gets me through. Okay, so I just got taken off the block because of the power of veto. And they put Meg up, and now Meg's trying to convince us to take Haley out, but I don't think anybody's gonna go for it, and except for apparently Mitchell said he was thinking that was a good idea. So that's really interesting to me. Other than that, I think Meg's going home.
Hello, Houseguests.
Hey, Cam.
So before we let Meg and Haley do their speeches of why they deserve to stay, I just got a couple questions for you. I'll start with Laur. Laur, how does it feel to be the first HOH of this season?
It feels good.
Okay.
Safety's the best feeling, so.
Good to hear. Good to hear. I'll go to Tyler. Tyler, the new Hell Veto. How does the group feel about it? Are they upset about it? Do they like it?
It's definitely an interesting twist, considering last season we almost never used the vetoes, so being forced to use the vetoes is definitely new and adds a little bit of spice.
Okay, perfect. Well, that concludes our questions for this round. So, Meg, you can stand up and say where you deserve to stay first.
I think you should keep me because I have a lot of assets that I can bring to this game. This is the third time that I'm playing this game now. I'm not necessarily playing for myself or playing to win. I'm playing more to for the added benefit of you guys. And I feel like, you know, that'll make good TV and it'll make it less boring. But I also feel like when you're playing this game, you want to beat the best of the best, and it's lonely at the top.
Thank you, Meg. Haley, you're next.
Yes. I feel like it'd be good to keep me because I don't know. I just think that, like I said before, I feel like I can be a good competitor. I feel like I don't know. It'd just be nice to stay and do more challenges and competitions. And all that. I feel like I could do good at those. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Haley. All right, guys, we'll get to the voting. Cora, you're up first.
Oh god.
Hi, Cora.
I can.
Who would you like to vote to evict?
I vote to evict Meg.
All right, thank you. Hey, Mitchell.
Hey, Cam.
Who would you like to vote to evict?
I am voting to evict Meg.
All right, thank you. Hi, Tyler.
Hi, Cam.
Who would you like to vote to evict?
I vote to evict Meg.
All right, thank you. Hi, Maddy.
Hi, Cam.
Who would you like to vote to evict?
I vote to evict Meg.
All right, thank you. Hi, Steiner.
Hey, Cam.
Who would you like to vote to evict?
I vote to evict Meg.
All right, thank you. Hello, house guest.
Hey, Cam.
The votes are in. A reminder, when I reveal the results of the voting, the evicted house guest will only have a few moments to say goodbye, gather the things, and walk out the door. By a vote of 5-0, Meg, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Okay, so I didn't see it coming, but it's been fun. Haley, congratulations. Damn!
Hi, Meg.
Hi, Cam.
So, you're the first evicted member.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I knew it was coming. I had a feeling, it was pretty predictable. I feel like I played this game 3 seasons now. And I feel like everybody was a bit intimidated by me, which, I'm not offended that they sent me home.
Do you think this was always the plan to get rid of you first, right out the gate, or did it kind of develop through after the Hell veto and stuff like that?
I don't know if it was always the plan, but I feel like there was definitely quite a few people that knew that they were threatened by me, like did not want me in the game.
Okay. So you said you knew it was coming, but did you expect a 5-0 vote?
Yes and no. I wasn't 100% sure what to expect, but I really honestly wasn't that surprised by the 5-0 vote.
Well, Meg, it was a pleasure having you again. I'm sure we will see you in the future. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.